Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today I'm reviewing the biggest set that LEGO made for Frozen 2. This is set number 41167, Arendelle Castle Village. It has 521 pieces and it retailed for $80 when it released in October 2019. It is still available, I don't think it's been retired yet, and it includes 3 mini dolls, 2 of which are exclusive. So let's get started by looking at those. So here's Kristoff. He's one of the 2 exclusive mini dolls. Now, I really like this design for him. He's wearing like one of those little skirt pieces almost, but I love the colors on him with the black and then like, I think that's like a dark nougat color, or is it just dark orange? It might just be plain dark orange. Not the best with my LEGO colors. Then there's just a little copyright on the back. There's no back printing. Back printing is not as common with mini dolls as it is with minifigures. I like the boot detailing on him as well. And so removing his hairpiece, this is just a typical LEGO minifigure hairpiece. You can see his face, which is a different shape to the girls' faces, which is nice. It's a separate mold. And I mean, I know I haven't really reviewed mini dolls before, so they come apart in a couple different sections like minifigures, except their necks are smaller. So their neck is actually the size of like a normal LEGO bar piece. So you can have a mini doll like grab another mini doll's like headless torso like that, which I think it opens up some like truly disturbing like options for play if you find anything bar size to put on a mini doll's head. So here's the Anna for this set. She's the other exclusive figure. I really love this design. She's definitely the standout of this set. She's got that metallic printing in there. I love the detailing on the dress piece and that little necklace that she's wearing. Around the back, there's no back printing on her either, and this skirt piece is very common. That's just a regular friend's like bow that she has in her hair. It just attaches into that little hole at the back of her bun. And I mean, one thing I wish is that I really wish LEGO had made like spoiler sets for Frozen 2, kind of like how they did one for Endgame and Civil War a couple of months after those movies came out. Because I would have loved to get a version of Anna in her like Queen of Arendelle outfit from the end of the movie. And I also really would have loved to get an Elsa from the end of the movie in like her white dress with that like little cape thing. And here's Elsa. This minifigure also comes in like the Elsa's Winter Throne poly bag that released in October with the rest of the Frozen 2 sets. It is nice because like purple's not a color you often see Elsa in. And I do like the detailing around the base of that dress piece. I think it looks really great. But I mean, she also looks exactly like Rapunzel here. Like there's not a lot of characterization in the faces for these mini dolls. And like with the yellow hair and then the purple dress, she just looks like Rapunzel from Tangled. Now the hairpiece, I also don't like this color. I don't understand why LEGO uses it for her because her hair is much, much closer to white because it's like a platinum blonde. So LEGO really should have just been giving her white hair pieces from the beginning. And I don't know why they won't like do that. Because I think that she would look so much better with white hair than she does with like, this bright light yellow hair color. And it would also be nice if they managed to like make a hairpiece that wrapped around to get like the signature braid down the front of her dress. Although given that now she's been wearing her hair down since the end of Frozen 2, I guess like the time for that piece has kind of come and gone. Here's the first side build for this set. As you can see, it's a little boat, but LEGO's kind of like classed it up a bit. There's like actual cushions on the inside with stickers on them. Those pieces hold mini doll legs in place. And then, they've got like these ornamental pieces and they've brought in the teal pieces and then like the sand green at the front to create like a little bit of a figurehead. So I really love that, because this is a very common rowboat piece that's been around for decades, I think. I first remember it from the Pirates of the Caribbean sets in like 2011, but I know they've been around before that. So it's just like a really small thing to do that makes it look a lot fancier than it usually does. 2 oars are included for a mini doll to be rowing the boat, but it's super awkward because mini doll wrists don't turn, so they kind of have to use like these weird almost paddle-like pieces, and then the oars don't fit perfectly into the slot that's meant for them. But as you can see, this does look pretty good with Anna and Kristoff like just rowing around in it. Here's the side build that kind of goes with the boat, so you can see that there's a little bit of a dock. And then there's a pumpkin. That's always a great piece to get. I really love getting this sign piece. That's been around also for decades, originating in the Fabuland theme. But that's a great sticker on it. There's a little fish market with a red crab and a sand blue fish. Those are also both great colors for those pieces. And then up above, there's some really beautiful like autumn leaves. Like fall was a big theme of Frozen 2. And there's one of these newer bird pieces. These were introduced with Jasmine in the Disney Minifigures Series 2. And there are 2 of them in this set. And I really love that because, again, it's just a new bird piece and they're really cute. So I like that we get 2 of them in a set like this. And then around the back, there's really nothing to see. You could stand a minifigure here if you had someone that you wanted to be a shopkeeper, but that's pretty much it. So then the other little food stand for this set is a bakery stand, I'm guessing, although it also is selling apples for some reason. I like getting the red apple. I have a lot more green ones than red ones. And then it's selling pretzels. And if you dump it out, you've got a croissant, one of these common little cookie pieces. And there's a coin piece so that whoever's going there can pay for something. This is a cute stand. I love the colors on it. Those are both stickers up there. And I love this piece that they use to create the archway, although there is no room for a seller to be standing behind there. And the last side build is this little lamppost, which I really like. Lamppost piece has also been around for quite a long time, but there are like glittery stickers on these flags, which is really nice. And then up top, it's got one of these like crystal ball pieces. That's what I call them. And then there's supposed to be like a candle inside so that it's making a lamp. So again, for such a small thing that uses barely any pieces, it's a nice addition to the set. All right, so here's Arendelle Castle itself. Now, I really love the design of this thing. It uses a lot of large pieces. You know, you can see those large castle pieces that are just like the wall panels with the windows in them. But I really love the teal color with as the accent. You know, they made an Arendelle Castle set back in like 2016, but the teal color wasn't back then. And it looks really great with the flag sticking out and everything. And then just rotating it around for a quick glimpse at the interior, you can see that there's quite a bit of interior detail, which is always nice for sets. And this thing has a lot to get into. So we'll start by looking at like each section separately. And the castle is actually modular, so each section can be removed, but they can't really be rearranged. It's just mostly so that you can get better access to the interior, although all of the furniture inside can be easily rearranged, and that is a nice play feature as well. So here's the ground floor. Again, I really love the teal accents, especially like this large Nexonites piece in teal. You can see that it's got like the Arendelle like leaf symbols, again with glittery stickers. And the front door does open. All you have to do is like grab those knobs. That works pretty well. The throne is like kind of facing the wrong way, but you know, they did that more so for play. And then I love like the golden pieces also from Nexonites that they use as like the spires on here. And then you can see there's flowers in the windows. And then around the back, there's a lot of detail. So there's the throne, first of all, which you can like kind of seat a mini doll in. I don't think it's as good as like some other thrones that Lego's done because like their butt just like barely fits on it. It would have been better, I think, if they had made the throne like, you know, 3 studs long and actually like fit a mini doll better, but they like fall out quite easily. Then in the back corner, there's a little table with like a chocolate bar and a cup and a little bottle on it. So again, you can remove all of this stuff. It's a little bit hard working around the camera, but all of the furniture pieces in this set come out pretty easily when you can get to them. So here's the table I was talking about. Again, the chocolate bar piece isn't new. It's been in a lot of sets, but it's always nice to see. And then there's this little couch that's made with like aqua colored pieces, which I really love that color. So I love getting a couch in that color. And then the only other thing in the ground floor, you can see there are like some nice dark purple, like pentagonal pieces also from Nexonites. But the only other thing up here is a little birdhouse with another one of those birds from that Disney series. All right, so the next level is much smaller. Again, it's got flowers in the windowsills. This is a new piece in the center there. I mean, it was new like last year. It's like a large curved glass piece, and that is printed, which is really awesome. It fits into an also new archway for 2019. These flags can like move in and out. You can position them however you want. And then spinning it around, there's a lot of interior detail in this section. I love the stickers that Lego used here. So there's portraits of Anna and Elsa up on the walls. I really like that because it's just like silhouettes, not like a full detailed portrait of them. Against the other wall behind that bed, there's like a large family portrait. So again, let me take out the bed so you guys can get a better look at that. Broke off a pillow. But that is a fantastic sticker, if I can get it to focus on it. And that's straight out of the movie, and you know, with the wallpaper behind it, that's a really great look. I'm really pleased with that. And then on the other wall, you've got the wardrobe, and there's a little present right here. So if you open up the present, you can see that there's just a little hair bow in there. That's a common piece. This present is also a sticker, as you can see, because it's shiny. All of the stickers in this set are kind of shiny. That's like a little rug section that you can put the present down on. And then, like I said, the wardrobe against the wall can be easily taken out. There's some nice stickers on the front. And then if you open it up, what I really love is that it's got different outfits hanging in there, but the outfits are actually from other Frozen related media. So I believe that's like Elsa's outfit from the first movie and Anna's outfit from the first movie. But then the ones in the background, that one's like from the Frozen Fever short, I think, or Olaf's Frozen Adventure. Not a huge like Frozen fan, so I don't know everything. But I think that that's a really nice that's really nice attention to detail. You know, they could have just had random outfits in there. And then the last piece of like furniture in this room is the bed. Again, it's a great design, and it's actually one of the opening beds. So you can just lift it up like that. And then a mini doll can easily fit inside. So again, they've done opening beds since like the first Destiny's Bounty for the Lego Ninjago movie, the first big one, I mean. And that's a really great look. And again, you can just slot it inside the room. And then like Elsa can rest in her bedroom. And it is possible to fit 2 mini dolls in the bed. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze. You need to play around with the arms like you have to do with minifigures if you're seating them too close to each other. And like the bedspread won't lie perfectly on top of them. But you can get both of them in there, which is again a nice look because that's straight out of the movie with Anna and Elsa sleeping together. So I like that you're able to cram them both in there if you get a little bit creative. All right, and then here's the last section of the castle. Again, you've got like these flags that can swing out. These roof tiles are actually printed, which is really great to see. It's really nice that those aren't stickers. That is a sticker up there. And around the back, there's also a lot of detail back here, which I really like. There's a little broom in the corner. Over here, there's a little treasure chest. And when you open it up, there's a sword inside, which is a nice detail. This is a bust. I love getting Lego busts. This like arch piece was introduced in Hogwarts Castle in 2018, and it works perfectly for these busts just because it offers like a little bit of a shoulder, and obviously getting like different color hair pieces and then like blank minifigure heads are always nice. There's a little cat up here, which is weird because they don't have a cat in the movies, I believe. So that's kind of just like a friend's animal just thrown in there for fun. Over here, there is a little painting, and this can also be removed. Like you could put this where the present is in the bedroom. And so this is like the family portrait of like, you know, their new family without their parents. So that's really cute. Again, great sticker. And then the last thing in here is just a little telescope that you can like angle up, and like you can also kind of turn it around to pretend like it's looking out the different windows. Here are the extra pieces for this set. Nothing really special, just a plain orange brick separator. It is nice to get extra accessories like the hair accessories and the sword. This like gold Nexonites piece is really nice to get another one of. And then there are just some extra printed 1x1s and an extra ore, which are all like pretty nice extra pieces, honestly. Okay, here's the box for this set. I really love these Frozen 2 boxes. Like the background art is beautiful, you know, with like all those purples and showing the enchanted forest. And then like the birch wood background with the tree going up the right is really nice. And I love seeing, you know, Anna and Elsa are on the front there. That's like the standardized Frozen 2 style merchandise like packaging. But yeah, I really love it. And obviously, since this is the biggest set, you can appreciate it the most on this box. You can see the information on the left side. I feel like it's odd that this is a 5+ set. It feels like a little bit more complicated. But yeah, and then obviously Disney Frozen 2 is in the corner there. On top, it shows the minifigures. Nothing really on the left side, and nothing really on the right side either, just more of that wood detail. And then around the back, I really love as well the mini doll art of Anna and Elsa. I've seen some people say that should be on the front. I like that like it has the actual movie characters on the front, but yeah, it would be cute to have the Lego versions on the front as well. And then, you know, the back of the box is just the typical showing off the play features, which in a set like this is just, you know, what you can do in the interior of the castle. There are 2 instruction manuals for this set. The first one just has a little ad for Lego Life at the back, while the second one does have an ad for all of the other Frozen sets on the back of this one. And that's really nice. I like seeing them all laid out in this map like that. So to wrap up my thoughts on this set, I think it's pretty good for being Frozen 2's biggest set. But like the things that drag it down are common to a lot of mini doll sets. Firstly, the price, $80, 500 pieces, and for the completed build is ridiculous. Now, 500 pieces, you would normally think like a $50 set. I don't think this should be $50. You definitely get a lot more than just $50 worth of play value here. But the set definitely should not have been more than $70. I paid about like $64 for it, which I think is pretty decent. But again, should not have been more than $70 at the most. $80 is just ridiculous. Then the number of mini dolls. So there's fewer mini dolls per set than minifigures because I don't really know why. I guess they're newer, they're harder to manufacture because, like, I mean, they are more specialized than minifigures. But 3 in a set of this size is like, that's okay. Olaf really should have been here though, because if kids can only buy one Frozen 2 set, like there's no set to buy that they get the entire like crew in. And you get the entire crew here except for Sven, which like I can forgive because it's a large molded animal, but Olaf really should have been in here. And then the other thing is that it's called Arendelle Castle Village. There's not much of a village. Like the side builds with the stands are nice, but then again, because you're limited with the number of mini dolls, there's no one to operate the stands. So while it's nice to have something other than just the castle, there's no one to like make the scene come alive. It's just kind of like, it just kind of gives the feeling that like Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff are like exploring a ghost town because there's no one there to like add to the village part of the set's name. So overall, I think it's okay, but price and like, again, lack of mini dolls really lets this set down. But that's it for this review. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in more videos soon. Bye for now.